Say what's happening. This your boy Shout Lo. Right now, you're on Instinct Radio. Let's get it. Shout it.
Shout it. Let's get it. Woo. We are back.
Yes, we are.
Something about the Shout It Low drop just relaxes me.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's right.
You never know what may come out over here. I don't know.
I don't know. Do I need to call Cheryl back up here? I don't know. We're back.
We are back.
Yes, we are back. We had an amazing first half.
No, I did
breast
my
cancer.
first breast examination. I'm good.
Okay, well,
On air.
we'll
Who
talk.
else has done that?
We'll talk with Cheryl about that later. We'll talk with Cheryl about that. And we are back with another amazing guest.
Amazing.
Yes, one of my college friends, somebody that went Morgan State University in the house.
That
Shout
shows.
out.
I met two
right.
of your college alumni.
You did?
Got Nikki.
Oh, yeah, Nikki. I
The
forgot about
Heritage
that.
play, because I was
That's
going to be
right.
in there, but I took my braids out. I was going to be in there.
Yeah, he shampoos his hair
I really do.
and put conditioner on it.
Every time I go to a hotel, I take their shampoo.
Hey,
I paid for it. I think I paid for it in the room.
I
price.
believe you did.
So if I don't use it all, it is going with me. Guaranteed.
Well, we have with us Arms Atlanta, and we are super excited to have them online with us today, on air, talking about what's happening in the community. I know him as Al, but we want him here to share what's going on in the community, what he's doing with his business, his organization, and just the life of an entrepreneur. And we also have his lovely wife over there. Yes, we see you, beauty.
And she won't come on the air, though.
We see you.
People, you
We
should write
see
in.
you.
You should call in.
Encourage her to come on over
You
here.
should text in, call in, get her to come on the air. Just call and say, get on the air. Anything.
We know.
478-569-6474. Might just get her up here
That's right.
on the air, but she's refusing right now.
That's okay. That's just for right now. But we see your beautiful smile. We know.
Yes.
We know what you do. We
Yes. She's the muscle.
That's right. That's right.
know. So tell us, what's been going on? I think the biggest question that I have, that I've waited to hear from, ever since I've known you from college, you've always been one of those people that's been a forward thinker. You've been moving. You've always had something going on. You've been an entrepreneur since day one, since I've known you. So my question is, what drives you? What's your why?
Well, I tell you this. First off, thanks for having me. It's an honor.
Thank
You
you.
know, I love the energy, the spirit of the show. Y'all are doing big things and being recognized for it. So,
The hands.
you know,
That's the
it's
explosion.
deserved. It's well deserved. That's right.
Thanks,
Blow
thanks.
up. You know, what drives me is, my family. I get up every morning. I'm blessed enough to put my feet on the ground, and I got a full day, evening, and night to make it happen.
Right.
So surrounding myself around a lot of good people, and a lot of people just think it's me. I'm insulated by a lot of good people.
Good.
That's who I give the credit to. We put together a business plan where everybody can benefit. So it's not just Arms at the top.
Right.
It's everybody from the people that do artwork, the people that are seamstress, that do the sewing, that do the embroidery,
Right.
the people that are out there that's doing the marketing, my young kids that are in high school that's wearing the product, putting it out there, they selling it themselves, So
Wow.
it's like young entrepreneurs inside of, schools, whereas they put on the product, it's a catchy saying or slogan, it's their idea.
Exactly.
We produce it, we give them the tools to go out there and, increase their popularity as well as earn some money at the same time.
Right. So instead of advertising Nike, for example, who's not putting any money in your pocket, you come up with your own slogan or whatever is catchy, or just do it in a fly design.
There you go.
Man, where'd you get that from? Oh, I got the hookup.
There it
This
is.
the new plug. This
And
the
that's-
business plug.
It's what you make them believe it is. And
I
the
like
kids,
that.
that's where a lot of innovative ideas. So when you look at music videos and things like that, dances, those dances aren't by the 20-something-year-old artist that's out there. It's
Right.
middle school,
Wow.
high
That's
school.
true.
That's where a lot of the lingo is coming from.
Wow.
Lit. So you
Yeah.
hear lit now.
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I know
I
what
was
that
hearing
means.
that like,
Yeah.
2 years ago because
Lit. Yeah.
they're coming home, they're talking about it. it gets picked up and then it goes mainstream. But a lot of times it's starting out in these schools and stuff. And I see it because these are the kids that's in my neighborhood.
Wow.
You know, they know Mr. Al. I terrorize them. So
Exactly.
I tell them from a young age. So when they high schoolers, you know, it's nothing. So, and shout out to all the kids for the schools that we service. You
Right.
know. So threefold business. So we do the embroidery, we do the screen print, we do promotional merchandise. So a lot falls underneath that. So it
Right.
gives us the opportunity to work with churches, campaigns, and it's campaign season.
Right.
So come see us. You know, family reunions. You know,
Right.
so these are like special moments that people have, and they're bringing us with them.
Right.
So when you're going on your cruise and you got your family reunion, or you're going to this big park, there you go. Say cruise, you light up, right?
I'm ready to go now. Let's go.
On the cruise. That's what your new name. Just on the cruise.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, it gives us the opportunity to, you know, be with them during a special time.
Right.
And we didn't realize the impact until it starts happening. You know, people call us like, thank you so much.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people were liking our product. You know,
Right.
they like the shirts, they like the hats, they like the bags, and you know, that fills us up.
Right.
Right.
And I absolutely love, and it's the same thing I find with, you know, Jack Trey and the Instinct Radio family is it's rare, and a lot of people don't want to go there, and some crazy stuff come out of my mouth, so I get to say it and get away with it. But
It's like
a lot of-
preparing us.
so that's my disclaimer before I say it. But there's a bad connotation about black-owned businesses in the black community.
Yep.
So, and I've done a lot of multi-level marketing type businesses, a lot of home-based businesses. I could be in a full suit with my portfolio. I'm showing you all the data, and this is why you need it. Even something as basic as life insurance, and jokers will not buy. But someone else, something that they need,
Yeah.
but someone else with half the paperwork I got or half the credibility that I have, and they automatically buy. So the great thing that I love being connected to the Instinct Radio family is when the name is out there,
Yeah.
they know like, oh yeah, you guys Instinct Radio, yeah, you like internet radio station of the
There you
year,
go.
you know. And with your stuff and scrolling through your stuff, I see nothing but rave reviews. I see nothing but
Appreciate
good
that,
comments.
man.
I think the last paragraph I read last night was like a Georgia State University comment, which
Yeah.
is it's a certain wife's alumni, but I won't say her name. But they were, I mean, and it wasn't just like great job, awesome. It was like detail, like there was some meat to that. So
Yeah.
I love the fact that, you know, the paradigm shift is happening now.
Yes.
Like we're not waiting, you know, it's not, oh, it's black owned, it's going to be mediocre. No, this is quality product.
Yes.
And you guys are servicing all demographics. So I absolutely love that. It's like
Man.
you're just shattering the glass ceiling that was
That's
there
it.
anyway. So I absolutely
Boom.
love that.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know, you touch on, you know, we have these comments when the mic is off. You know?
Right, right.
And with the mic being on, it's appreciated. I'm gonna first start with the stigma of black business.
Right.
You know, there's good business, there's bad business, but
Right.
you know, it seems as if they attach black and bad
Right.
business together.
Black jelly beans,
There
good guys wear black.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
The negative connotation.
You go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
There you go.
I'm telling
He
you,
can go all
it's
day.
out there.
He
It's
can go
out
all
there.
day. There's no coincidence.
It's not by coincidence.
If that's the case, we can go to the casino and roll 17 times.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen.
It
That way.
does not going to happen that way.
So, you know, debunking that has been like a mission, you know, is no matter how small, how large the customer base is. And we
Right.
keep it humble. See, I'm so glad you mentioned that because, you know, that testimonial that was done, again, it's Georgia State University.
Yes.
So it's a state run university,
Right.
known, respected,
Accredited.
okay, accredited.
There's
Say
no
it
run
again.
of the mill college.
Accredited.
Exactly.
You know, and I couldn't have paid for that
Right.
type of testimonial that was
Exactly.
given. And, you know, she touched on a couple things. She touched on the quality of the product,
Right.
Right.
the volume of the product, and the service.
Right.
And
That's key.
those were the three things, you know. And I might add, we had to deliver during Irma when school was actually closed
Wow.
FedEx was there.
Wow.
Came
Arms
through.
was there.
Wow.
They were
What's
closed,
up?
so they got it when they opened
When
up.
they opened up.
And they recognized that.
Right.
So that took us handling our logistics the week before.
Right.
In order to make that happen.
Right.
So it's on their doorstep now. If they're closed, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
But
your
you got it
As
there.
long as we're there,
Yeah.
You got it.
we're good. So, a lot of times, humbleness can be taken for granted.
Right.
So people will think this is happening out of a garage.
Right, right.
But I would hope that you could see the type of customer base.
Mm-hmm.
I invite people to see the testimonials. And if you go to the testimonials page, if there's a typo, that's the typo from who put it on
the
there.
person who put it on there.
We put it right on as it is.
Exactly.
Typo from that.
No
And
photoshopping, no fixing it,
None of
no
it.
edits,
We
whatever
want
they
it to
type.
be
we put it.
organic, raw,
Authentic.
exactly from
I
their
love
mouth.
it. I
And
love it.
you can't buy that. And I say, well, if someone takes the time to read the testimonials and you see the principals, you see the pastors,
Right.
you see the government, you see the family reunion, you see
Right.
all different facets, give us credit.
Right.
This can't be happening out of
Right.
a garage,
That's awesome.
Right.
So
That
that's-
is absolutely awesome. I love it. I love it.
I thought about thinking on what Arthur said as well, and then something you said earlier too. Because in Atlanta, well, anywhere, everybody got a business card, right? We all got a business
Bam.
card. Boom, what you do? I got three of them
Yeah,
business cards.
exactly. Which one you want today?
Everybody, entrepreneurship is, is considered the new sexy.
Right.
But what I love and what you said earlier, it's cool about the business card, but what you have and what you had and what you still have is a business plan.
Yes.
That makes a
Foundation.
difference. Foundation. And I think that speaks to the ability to do good work, to have good customer service, to create quality product when you have a plan in place.
right.
Not just a card with your name on it and say, hey, this is what I do. But you got a plan.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks volumes
Yes.
to what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Right.
Kudos.
And on top of that, most people think, because, I took a few college classes back in the day. But either way, most people think business plans are you create the business plan and that's it and you're going to follow it. But you have to change and move towards where everything else is going. So
Yes.
and just hearing the type of organizations you support and the type of things you do is obvious that your business plan is like a living document, because you're going to have to keep going back to revisiting and say, this may not be where we need to go here.
Yes.
Let's go here.
You're hitting
So
it.
to everybody else out there who's thinking, hey, I want to start a business, or hey, this is what I'm doing, there's no set cookie cutter method. You have to keep revisiting your foundation, which is your business plan.
Yes.
Because you're going to keep tweaking it. And as long as you're growing, you want to keep tweaking it so that you keep up with everything else.
Yeah, that's great advice. Look,
I get lucky every now and then.
get the seminar ready, because that's
It'll be a
it.
5-minute seminar. Hey, your business plan is a
I get a
living
little bit of
document.
that because I started you
There
off,
you
right?
go, see?
Okay, yeah.
Woo.
Thanks.
There you go.
My last segment, I was getting out of control. Now I've reeled
Yes.
back in.
Reel
You
back
see
in.
that?
We're
Woo.
good. We're good.
I think
You're
I hurt
chameleon.
myself, though.
You're a chameleon.
I need to slow it down. I don't want to use all. I need to save some of that for the work week. I done went too far ahead.
Well, I can't tell you. You hit it right on the nose. It's forever changing. Every customer is different.
Right.
And my people just know that, before we put it out, ask yourself if that's something that you would want for your family,
Right.
Right.
your company.
Right.
Right.
So if it's not right, also it's costly doing
Right.
things
Do
over
it
and over again.
Exactly.
And, I find that a lot of people see, a young person, I'll say, leave color out of it, a young person, and I'm not that young, but they'll think younger than I am, that you're starting a business, and they'll hop into the same business not knowing the pitfalls.
Right.
And in this business, there are sharks. And I know, we're a minority
Right.
business as far as there are screen print companies, there are embroidery companies,
Right.
there are promotional marketing companies, but all under one roof.
Right.
That has been our focus as far as having everyone else know what we do. We're not just T-shirts. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because we changed logos for schools that's had their logo for 60 years.
Wow.
We changed the logo,
Wow.
did their entire staff embroidery, and now when in South Carolina, shout out to Ari Davis Elementary.
Boom.
There it is.
I like that.
What happens is, you build a relationship, they give you the opportunity, and we had no idea. We simply
Wow.
gave them this is an alternative to your stick figure logo that they had for so long.
Right.
60 years. That's a long time. They loved it. Didn't change a thing. Said this can be our
That's
logo.
nice.
You know.
You got some fly stuff going on
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
that's Get Fruity, Cobb Democrats, Mike Guy Boxing. That's a gym in California. They
Wow.
have a title
Woman
holder
to
in
woman.
Ultimate Fighting. Morehouse,
Wow.
Sweet Lounge, the
Tell me
executive
about
chef
this
apparel.
run in
Morgan.
this year.
Yeah.
I love that.
There we
I
go.
love that.
Shout out to Morgan. That's big right there. John Ossoff. That's the campaign in June.
Yes.
For the congressional seat here in
Wow,
Georgia.
I like that.
That was big for us
Wow.
to be involved in that. Shout out to Dr. Michael Owens. He brought me in, and City Council woman Valerie Anderson, Albert McCrae, Board of Education. These are all people. Reverend Coakley Pendergrass. Big shout out to him. These are people that again. They're behind me, and
Right.
that's what people don't realize. So I get the platform today to
Right.
give them their due, their praise,
Man,
because
that is awesome.
it's far from just me.
Exactly.
Shout out to Morgan. You know, we had the opportunity to go back to Morgan,
Go back home. Almost.
back home last week. I tell you, it's an amazing feeling. You know, it's love, it's fellowship, 150 years of excellence.
Wow. So
And-
what did it feel like to go back from where you were then in college to go back now? And now you're a product of Morgan State, and now you're bringing products, so to speak. So
Morgan State.
whatever you learned there and how you've crafted it and taken those tools to come back and give back, so to speak,
Man.
that had to be an awesome feeling.
Yeah, you know, again, if it were not for this platform, people wouldn't probably know. My wife, she knows. I'm like,
Come
you know,
on up
when
here.
I go up to Morgan, and you know, it was preparation. We did a kickoff party Thursday night.
Wow.
This is a group that had a party every year for like the last 10 years, so it's known. So the alumni comes out, and we went down there, set up. We set up last year for the first time. They invited us, so we
Right.
came back again this year. And the support, you know,
Wow.
it's humbling, to say the least. And you know,
Let me say this. I want to interrupt him. The entire campus, you could see whose shirt they had on. It was Arms Atlanta. Everybody walking around with the same shirt on.
sell
Forget
out.
the bookstore. Everybody like, yeah, I got to get mine. I mean, that's what we had on. Arms Atlanta shirts. So that he's being humble. I'm just going to put it out there. Everybody had this shirt on.
Trying to downplay
The whole
like,
Morgan State
well,
campus.
You know, I just gave him a little something. We set up on Thursday
No.
night.
pull the
Like,
usher-
everybody
usher in,
got the shirt on.
Yeah, you know,
No.
sold a couple albums.
It's just
No,
a couple,
no.
just a few. He's
No.
like platinum in the first hour. He was sold out.
Like, that was
Babe, we
like,
gotta get some more shirts. We gotta get
really. Like, if you did not have a shirt on, it was like,
People
why you
looking
ain't
at
got the
you
shirt
like,
on?
Yeah, like what's wrong with
out.
you?
Yeah. You don't match. Where's your shirt?
I
Everybody
know.
has a shirt on.
That was
Yeah.
last year's shirt. Where's your shirt this year?
Yeah, it's crazy. Seeing last year's shirts was a good look as well.
Wow.
Seeing them, you know, we did the Straight Out of Morgan last year,
Oh.
and then Run MSU this year. So
The whole Run DMC
to see
theme. I
exactly,
love that.
we
I
know,
love it.
you know, you can put anything in those lines, but you're going to think Run DMC
Exactly.
when
When
you
you
see
see
that
that
logo.
red and
So
the
that's
white.
the, you know, some of the method behind the madness, and threw up the flavors for the sororities and the fraternities and the school colors. So we try to give a wide variety, not
I like
box
that.
ourselves in. And, you know,
And that's got to be big sellers, you know, because
It
you
was
got
good.
your, you know, you got a little pink and some other colors, you know, a little green
Oh, are you so-
splash.
Splash.
You know, I'm just saying for the sororities, and you know, you got some
I didn't even catch
bruhs
on.
with some
That's-
purple
that's-
and gold and stuff like that. I'm just saying.
He's so
Oh,
slick
yeah,
with
pink
it.
and green. I didn't even catch on to the pink and green, right? I'm just all like,
Arthur's the
Oh,
type
yeah.
that can fire you and you don't know you've been fired.
yeah. Like, you talking
Like, was
about
I just
okay.
promoted or did I just get
You're
fired?
doing a great job. We're just not going to use you here. You're awesome. Be great. You are amazing.
Oh, man.
Let me get the door for you.
Yeah, we get
That
the door.
works.
Exactly.
That works.
Like,
Yeah.
leave
That does
motivated. I don't know why I'm so happy I'm leaving this job.
That works. That's
You
works.
got a gift.
Yes.
Dude got a gift. But yeah, as I said, you know, it was love. And
That's good.
my friends, they stopped me. Actually, I took time to go to the bookstore to grab some stuff, right? I like to support the university as
Right.
well. So I'm, you know, buying my Morgan gear and
Right.
everything. So I go, and working across campus, and a couple of friends, they stop and they're like, all right, let's let the elephant out the room here. There's an elephant sitting in the room. You don't see your stuff like everything. I'm like, yeah, I see it. So, like, why aren't you like, all right, that's me. You see me, you see me. I'm like, no, trust me, I'm full. Right. But again, I do this now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's so humbling where you don't even need to say nothing.
Right.
Now,
and you can tell that you
it.
enjoy what you do because you can just hear the excitement in your voice. You can just hear just the it's there.
Yeah.
And that's the key of find something you love, find that need, feel it, and you'll be happy with doing whatever you do. It's not like a job that you got to push through and struggle through.
Yeah. It's a good look. It lets you in on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And some of your other counterparts in radio wearing the product. So being able to, if I look on social media and I see Arthur out there with my shirt on inside of that vast closet,
right?
And you choose mine.
Exactly.
I feel good. On a casual Friday when people are posting and they're at work and they taking selfies.
Right.
They take a selfie in my shirt. They between the Ralph Lauren, they between the Tommy Hilfiger, but they chose mine when you're on vacation. With these special moments and you have our product on.
Exactly.
It says so much behind it. I'm like, so that's why shout out to anybody who's
supporting,
referred, shared, liked, purchased,
all of the above.
All of the above.
So make sure before we wrap up and get out of here, you tell everyone how to find you, social media, website, phone number, whatever.
Cool. Well, Arms Atlanta. We're at armsatlanta.com on the web. We're on all social media forms, Facebook, Twitter, IG at Arms Atlanta. And if you go to www.armsatlanta.com, you can always message us on custom orders. We respond to you. You can give us a call as well. The information is on the website, and we're just thankful, man, for just having the opportunity to come in. And I haven't seen Kim in so long, so it's so crazy sitting across. And I got to give a shout out. You mind if I give a few shout outs to some people?
You can close out with all of your shout outs.
I got to give a shout out. There's some integral people. These are business owners that are here in Atlanta that have supported. Starting one, Morehouse School of Medicine, Dr. Rice. She's one of Georgia's 100 most influential people. And, just the fact that my name is in her Rolodex.
Wow.
Kills me,
Right.
So appreciate them. Shelly Nelson over at Georgia State University. She's definitely looked out a new relationship that I think is going to go really far. All of my elementary schools that we do work with, middle schools, high schools, churches. My boy, David Smith, another entrepreneur, Legend Roofing. He's always been good. Numerous transportation companies, Shamika Wilkerson, they're out in North Carolina. While I was in Baltimore, we were shipping to them while I'm out there. So that's the thing. People are like, oh, you on your phone? I'm like, you have no idea.
I'm about to say, this work.
No, there's no off season.
Exactly.
So,
it's whenever they want a product.
Yeah. Tony James out there in Baltimore. My kid's godfather, Darren Miller. Most importantly, my wife, my kids, Alyssa, Kennedy. Hopefully y'all are tuning in because I put it out there. So, all my people, moms in heaven, pops,
yes.
My sister's brother, we here. So, we doing it humbly, but, we making noise. We know they seeing us right now. So we're going to keep our head down and keep producing quality products. So if you need us, you got the information. Arms Atlanta.
So proud of you.
Yeah,
we hung out on the bridge, right?
That's right.
Okay.
The bridge, I know.
Bridge.
That's what I thought I had to think about the degree.
Yeah. The bridgeology clue.
Yes, and Morgan is blown up. We are national treasure, only university, HBCU, considered a national treasure. So it brings us pride. So to bring the business back, and real quick, where we were set up this year, Marcus McAllister, MGM Haberdashery. He's doing big things in Baltimore. We had set up to vend together. So I said, man, this brings me a lot of pride, man, because we had our knapsacks walking that same sidewalk, you know what I'm saying, going to split a sub.
Wow.
Back in 88.
In the college.
And now we setting up and
As
as young men
vendors.
with their families and the whole nine. You know, it's full circle, and you know, just want people to recognize and see that, because I was proud of him. He does jewelry and fine men's clothing, and every time I wear one of my ties or shirts from him, always get a comment. I let him know that and send them to him. So that's how it works. It's a whole network
Right.
put together.
I love it. I love it. And with that,
Gotta
we are
close
going to
out.
wrap it up with
Yes.
that, because you know how to get in touch with Arms Atlanta. Real Talk Radio, bringing you real information. We got real grinders in the community, making things happen. And we give you a little business lesson at the same time, because that's how we roll.
That's
I'm
what's up.
King Arthur.
I'm Kimberly Anise.
And I'm Al.
Peace
Later.
out.
All right, later.
The biggest station in the world, playing all